What's going on, guys? Crypto Lark here. Big exciting news. It's gonna be a short video today, but I just wanted to talk about Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you're a beautiful beast. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you, Bitcoin. $5,315.68 currently for Bitcoin. It's absolutely skyrocketed up overnight. And of course, Bitcoin just continues to prove to everyone that it just doesn't care about all this stuff. It just keeps going. Bitcoin, of course, still mind-blowingly undervalued as a currency. You might think, well, Lark, it's at its new all-time high. Yeah, I understand that. I'm not recommending you go out and pile up on a bunch of Bitcoin at its new all-time high. There will most likely be some kind of retractions in the future. But as we continue to go up and up and up the scales, you realize that certain dips will never come back. Like if, for example, back in July 16th, Bitcoin went down to about $1,900. That was the average price. There were people getting it for about $1,850 and stuff like that. I don't think we're ever going to see that price for Bitcoin again. Unless the crypto markets completely crash, every country comes out against Bitcoin, and that's not happening. That's not happening. The West is largely pro-cryptocurrency. Even a lot of countries in the East are still very pro-cryptocurrency. Yes, China had its little tantrum. The market moved on. It's proven itself that beyond all the fear, beyond all the doubt and the BS that comes out, Bitcoin has proven itself again and again and again that it is going to be the money of the future, that it has got so much potential as an asset to move up. It's digital gold, guys. It really, really is. And, to see the kind of spikes that we've seen are quite amazing. And this also goes back to something as well. And this is just, basic stuff here, guys. And that's this. Watch for those dips, because the dips do come from time to time. And like I said, I don't think we're going to go back down to an $1,800 Bitcoin. The markets might surprise us. We might get some mind-blowing kind of news that'll really send things down, but I don't think so. 3,000 when it happened, or almost 3,000, was the time to buy if you want to get your Bitcoin at a nice low price. And I'm not saying you won't see lower prices than this on Bitcoin again in the future, but I'm just saying, when you find these opportunities, you got to jump in and take them. Now is not really the time to be buying Bitcoin. New all-time high. Look at the spike. Let's just have a quick look at that a little closer here. We have this big run up, some really big candles. We're hitting up to the top here. So we will see a retraction on that. How much that retraction will be, it's hard to say. And obviously there's going to be a lot more price run up before we get to these forks, because people want the free coin. And it's kind of funny because they'll pay the top dollar to get Bitcoin, and then in order to get a coin which may not be worth the top dollar they paid for the Bitcoin, if you kind of subtract that amount out. But nevertheless, that is what's happening right now. And I know we're still a couple of weeks away from Bitcoin gold, and I don't think anyone really cares about that so much. But of course, you'll not be surprised who is driving the growth again. Korea, Japan. And of course, look, Bitfinex is an international exchange, but a lot of people in East Asia use Bitfinex. It's based out of Hong Kong. So I think we can see, again, massive demand in East Asia for Bitcoin. The rest of the world, what are we doing? What are we doing? Guys, come on. Let the Japanese just kick our butts here in the Bitcoin market. Now look, to be serious though, this is amazing for Bitcoin. I'm so excited to see it at its new all-time high. It's only got up and up and up to go. And I'm not saying that's going to keep going up and up and up from here. I would expect a little bit of a pullback, if not immediately, certainly in the next near future. But the overall trend on Bitcoin is one of up. And yes, we have some significant pullbacks from time to time, but we keep going up and up and up and up and up. And that will be the trend for Bitcoin. So, you know, pay attention to the markets, guys. Watch for those dips when they come. You know, we always, all of us guys here on YouTube, we're always talking about it when it happens. Like, hey guys, it's a big dip right now. Go hop in there. You know, so look, if you bought at 3,000 and you want to turn a quick profit, well, gosh, you've just made, you know, like $2,200 on your Bitcoin for holding on to it for 2 weeks. That's pretty good by anybody's books, I think. But of course, hold on to that long term, because where was Bitcoin a year ago? Bitcoin was worth, let me see here, let's do the 1 year view. Bitcoin a year ago was worth about $600. So if you bought your Bitcoin a year ago and you've held on to it magically somehow, you've gained $5,300 on your Bitcoin. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sorry, you've gained yeah, it's up to 5,300. You've gained a lot in your Bitcoin, that's for sure. And look, people are going to sell off, and people probably sold off at a lot of different prices along the way, and it's up to you to decide, you know, what your comfort levels are with this. But wow, Bitcoin, absolutely amazing. Of course, next question is, when do we get to 6,000? I think it's not that far away, to be honest. And look, one final note is that nobody can really tell you, you know, what and when to buy and sell Bitcoin. We can only guess, right? People like myself and some other YouTubers, for example, we watch the markets enough. We know when there's a big dip, for example. Okay, that's the time to get in, guys. As far as, you know, trying to do micro analysis and stuff like this, nobody can give you real answers. Remember this. You really got to decide what you do with your money, how much you want to get out of it, how much you want to buy into for, how long you want to hold it for. If you were to buy a Bitcoin today at its new all-time high and hold it for a year, you would still be doing really well. You might look in a month and think, oh God, why did I buy that Bitcoin at $5,300? It's down to $4,500 now, for example. But in a year's time, that $5,000 Bitcoin is going to be like a $20,000 Bitcoin. I'm telling you guys, money of the future here, and the entire market is mind-blowingly undervalued. All things to keep in mind. Anyway, guys, you know the deal. This ain't professional financial advice. It's just a dude talking about cryptos, so take it for what you will. Thank you so much for tuning in. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.